Hey guys, Travis with TechRaptor. I am back at Gen Con 2016 with Ignacy of Portal Games, and we're going to be taking a look at 3 of their recent titles. Ignacy, what do you have to show for us?
Yeah, so here we are showing Krazy Karts. It's a family game about a race. If you ever played Mario Kart, I assume you did, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah? So this is a wacky, funny, silly game. We are trying to omit the obstacles. There's plenty of obstacles on the track. You try to grab the power-up, so there are power-up tokens you can grab and then use them to make funny things with the enemy. But the main premise and the main uniqueness of the game is that it is a team-based game. So we are playing in a team. We together against these 2 jerks. Can I say jerks about them?
Oh yeah, they're jerks.
Yeah. So this is like this team spirit is like amazing because the trash talking is immediately like we will screw these morons. Yes. The funny thing about this is that we are playing in a team, but because we are driving so fast, we cannot communicate. We cannot talk. So each player has a different set of actions, and we put cards on these actions to activate these actions, but we do it behind the screen. So actually I have no idea what you are doing, and I'm just praying that you are doing the right thing because I'm doing the right thing. And then after the planning action, we will review the screens and we'll see what just happened, yes? So every single round when we play the game, every single round somebody is messing up something, and there's just everybody's laughing and trash talking them, and you try to survive and to go to the finish line. Simple game, it can be played from 3 players to 8 players. You can play uneven numbers as a lone wolf variant. The lone wolf player has a special boat, and in his card, everything is just collapsing. He loses a driving wheel, he's losing the wheels, like everything is collapsing, and he just tries to make it to the finish line. If you play the even number, you have teams, 2, 3, or 4 teams. The game can be played in 60 minutes. There's huge replayability because we have 4 different factions. Each faction has a different skill. So for example, dwarves can destroy obstacles. Mummies can pull enemy cars towards them and change their position. Like everybody has different skills. We have different boss, different obstacles, lots of actions. One guy is breaking down, the other guy is speeding up. One guy is turning, the other guy is shooting. There's all things happening. And we do this behind the screen and then we reveal. So this is we released the game at Origins, and now we are showing it once again at Gen Con because the biggest show here in America, and the game is already in the game stores and is doing very well for us.
And if people want to buy it directly from you, they can get it from your website?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely.
Portalgames.pl. All right, Ignacy, Krazy Karts looks hilarious. What else do you have to show?
Yeah, so we have a follow-up to Tides of Time. You know the Tides of Time from the last year. It was our huge seller at the Gen Con, and for the whole year. Last year we sold more than 10,000 copies in America. It was like mind-blowing for our company. And this year we are coming with follow-up, Tides of Madness. We changed the theme for the Cthulhu mythos, and we changed a few small rules this time. The most valuable cards, the most powerful cards have this. Can I borrow it? Have this icon where we have a camera that shows tentacles, and these tentacles means that if you draft this powerful card, you will gain madness tokens. So we are tempting you to get these powerful cards, but if you get too many of them, if you end up at the end of the game you have 9 of these or more, you just got insane and you lose the game, whatever the score is. So we are giving you, oh yes, draft this card, oh yes, take it. But if you go too far, you are just losing the game. And this is like the way to have 2 different strategies of the game. You can either draft the cards that the enemy has on the Krazy cards, or you go for the points. You can make him insane, or you can win for the points. So this is another layer into the game. We have a great reception here. Here we have Jeff next to me standing. He's running the demos, and each demo by like this, everybody loves the game. So Tides of Madness, follow up to Tides of Time. The game was always very successful, and now we are bringing it to the next level. I'm super proud of this design.
So this is a Gen Con release. When it will it be on store shelves?
I have no idea how very soon, but actually in a few weeks probably, yes.
A few weeks, awesome.
Yeah.
So Ignacy, last year you released Rattle Battle Grab the Loot, and this year you actually have the first expansion available?
So we have the first expansion, Angry Ocean. This expansion has 2 new scenarios. So as you remember, because you know the game, this game is scenario driven, so there are scenarios with the different cards. We have 2 new scenarios. The first one, Old Dogs. You are the old pirate, you already have the ship. So the game, in the beginning of the game, you draft parts and you already have the upgrades, you already have the cannons, you already have the big Bertha, everything. And during the following 4 rounds, people are leaving you, they're going to retirement, the parts are just collapsing, and you just want to survive because you are really, really old. So now we make a completely twist and you play from the end to beginning, and it's very interesting because you start with this powerful ship, and each battle you are worse to worse, and you are just begging to survive.
Oh no. It looks like there's a couple dice in here.
Yeah, so we have a new characters. These are very powerful non-player characters, non-player pirates that you will be facing. So instead of having Commander Norrington in the base game, now you have two very angry pirates who have special powers and can attack you. And we have the second scenario. The second scenario is called Angry Ocean, like the title of the expansion. And it uses all these cardboard pieces that were in the base game, like sirens, like wrecked ships, like rocks, like Kraken monster. And you have really, really big problems on the sea because we use all these cardboard pieces to just mess with the player die. So the sirens will put spells on you and moves you towards them. You will be destroyed on the wrecked ships. You will be fighting. You will be actually fighting the Kraken. So you be the battle scenario when you fight the Kraken. A lot of these pieces. If you like the Rattle Battle, 2 new expansions, 2 new scenarios, great fun for you.
Awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I loved Rattle Battle Grab the Loot last
Thank
year.
you.
If you guys want to read my review, check out the link in the description below. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Have fun.
Perfect.